So, Tara, with that in mind,
I agree about the superdelegates for the Democrats. I don't know what they're doing over there, but we don't have that.
But you say this rhetoric about the system being rigged is like playing with fire. Why is that?
Yeah, because these are. Yes, political parties are not in the Constitution, but the Constitution did put checks and balances in when nominating the president, when selecting the president of the United States for a reason, because they wanted to make sure that the best interest of the country, even the smaller states, were represented, and that it wasn't just majority rule in everything. So you have direct primaries on a state and local level, and then you have the Electoral College on the national level. So there was some thought put into that, and as much as our founding fathers didn't necessarily want political parties, it was human nature for, quote, factions to develop because of differences in worldview. So these are institutions that have been in place since the founding of this country. And the caucus system started in with town hall meetings and town meetings in New England and colonial New England, and then it evolved into the caucus system that we see even now today from the 1820s. So when you start criticizing the system that has been in place, these institutions that have been in place for hundreds of years now, it starts to really question the whole foundation of our country and what we're doing. So that leads to anarchy. When you have this many people who are looking at institutions that have worked for the most part in this country, in the great experiment that is the United States, now we're going after those very foundations. I think that can lead to something very dangerous. I think what Donald Trump is doing is going after the foundation of this country, all the way down to criticizing delegates who are citizens. A lot of these delegates are citizen people, activists, who are stakeholders in their democracy, in their parties, and he's criticizing their integrity. And I think that that's unfair. Are there problems? Yes. Could we reform certain things? Sure. But the state governments are the ones who have allowed the parties to do the nominating process, and that's under the Article 2 of the Constitution. So, I mean, it's quite democratic if you pay attention and